All right, let's just jump right in. What if I told you you could basically clone the entire formula of a successful, monetized YouTube channel? And then get this, automatically generate your own videos, all with a totally free AI tool from Google. I'm talking scripts, voiceovers, even the visuals, the whole shebang, just churned out for you in minutes. Sounds kind of crazy, right? You know, for so many creators out there, this image is, well, it's reality. That endless grind of just cranking out videos one by one. It's totally exhausting. But here's the thing, the secret to really making it on YouTube, it isn't always about just working harder. And this is the kind of potential we're talking about. The whole idea for this explainer came from a case study that found this faceless channel, right? It was only 4 months old, and it was already pulling in almost $3,000 a month. And its secret? It wasn't some huge budget or a fancy studio. Nope. It was a smart, repeatable formula. So here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll dig into that winning formula. Then I'll introduce you to your new AI secret weapon. And after that, we'll go through 3 simple phases. First, we'll reverse engineer what makes a channel successful. Then, we'll automate the creation process. And finally, we'll optimize everything to get those all-important clicks. All right, first things first, let's really look at that $3,000 a month formula. The most important thing to get here is that its success had nothing to do with fancy editing or expensive cameras. It was all about the blueprint. And when you break it down, the parts are so simple it's almost funny. The channel, totally faceless, no personal brand needed. It used a basic AI voice and some really simple animation. The real magic, the thing that made it grow so fast, was that consistent, repeatable content formula. Okay, and that brings us to the tool that's going to crack this whole thing wide open for us. It's called Notebook LM, and it's from Google. Seriously, most creators have no clue this thing can do what it does. But once you see it in action, you're going to be asking, why isn't everyone talking about this?
But hang on, before we get to the really cool part, there's one tiny but super critical setup step we have to do. A lot of people just skip right past this part and then wonder why it's all taking so long. We're not going to be those people, right? This is a one-time thing that's going to save you tons of time down the road.
Okay, so it's a Chrome extension called Grab It. Just Google it, click Add to Chrome, and make sure you pin it to your toolbar so it's easy to find. Now here's the key. Open up its settings, create a new action, and set Alt plus left-click to copy URLs to clipboard. Hit Save, and boom, you're set up for good. All right, let's get into Phase 1, Reverse Engineering. This is where we go undercover. We're going to find a successful channel and basically decode its entire DNA. And see, this is where that little setup we did pays off big time. Just go to the videos page of a channel you want to model. Now all you do is hold down the Alt key, left-click your mouse, and just scroll down the page. Every single video link you highlight gets instantly copied. Just like that. No more mind-numbing one-by-one copying. So good. Okay, now you're going to open up Notebook LM. Paste all those links in as a new source. And then you're going to give it this exact prompt. I mean, word for word. You're basically telling the AI, hey, become my personal YouTube strategist and break down the secret formula for this entire channel based on all these videos. And bam, just like that, Notebook LM spits out the entire playbook. It tells you exactly who the target audience is, the common topics they cover, the channel's tone and energy, how they write their hooks, the exact script structure, I mean everything. This is literally the channel's secret sauce, handed to you on a silver platter by AI. Okay, Phase 2. Automated creation. We've got the blueprint, right? So now let's use it to whip up a brand new, full-length video script. And this should only take like 2 minutes. So, you take one of those video ideas the AI just gave you, and you give Notebook LM another simple prompt. You just ask it to generate a complete script based on that idea. And here's the important part. Tell it to follow the exact formula it just analyzed. What you get back is a script that's well-paced, perfectly structured, and honestly, it sounds like a real human wrote it.
And now, for the part that honestly feels like actual magic. The workflow from our source material points to a Studio tab right inside Notebook LM. The idea is you just feed it your new script, click one button that says video, and it just generates the entire thing for you. We're talking voiceover, visuals, the animations, all of it.
Now for the best results, to really match that successful channel model, here are the settings you're going to want to use. Choose Explainer for the format, and for the visual style, go with Whiteboard. It just looks clean, it's professional, and it keeps people focused. And hey, you can do this in tons of different languages too. All right, let's talk about the final and maybe most important phase, optimizing for clicks. Because Let's be real. You can have the best video in the world, but if your title and thumbnail are garbage, nobody's ever going to see it.
And this right here just shows you the power of a great title. With another simple prompt, the AI can take something totally generic and turn it into something you have to click. I mean, psychology facts? Snooze. But the 5 psychological habits of highly unhappy people? Yeah, I'm clicking that. The thumbnail is just as crucial, and you can make a killer one for free over in Canva using this super simple 3-step formula. 1. Find a stick figure character that fits your topic. 2. Add a short, punchy line of text in a big, bold font. Something like Poppins works great. And 3. Slap a bold red rectangle behind that text to make it just pop right off the screen. Done. So let's just take a step back and look at what you've just created. You've got a proven video idea, a full script, the voiceover, animated visuals, a super clickable title, a description that's ready for SEO, and a high CTR thumbnail. You literally have a complete package of assets, all built with free AI tools. That's insane.
And this really gets to the core of it. The creators who are going to win, who are really going to thrive in the next few years, they're not going to be the ones just working harder and grinding it out. They're going to be the ones building smarter systems, just like the one we've just walked through. See, this whole process, it's about making a shift from just being a creator to becoming an architect of your own content system. So the only real question left is, are you ready to build yours?
Now, it's worth noting, this powerful workflow we've just gone through, it was developed by Coach BK Han, who is the expert behind all the source material we used for today's breakdown. And that's our deep dive into this incredible AI-powered system from A Hustle Generation. If you want more details, especially on the masterclasses that are mentioned in the source material, you can connect directly with the coach.